Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. If this video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours, we're giving away $100 worth of crypto to somebody, and all you have to do to enter into this giveaway and maybe win yourself $100 is make sure you press the like button, are subscribed, and comment something down below. And once more, if we hit 1,500 likes, we are announcing the winner almost instantly. Having said that, I've been getting a ton of questions about XRP. Like, have I sold it? Am I thinking about selling? How low can we go? How long will the lawsuit take? Now, there's not one steady answer to any of these questions, except for the one that's asking, have I sold? To which the answer is no. The reason I cannot give you a straight answer for most of these is because we don't really know the full picture. There are quite a lot of things that could have happened here. Like, for example, here are two things, right? Two reasons as to why this happened. One could be the government is trying to crack down crypto, trying to diminish it because the power of crypto is getting too strong and they're too afraid. Another hint of this is the new self-custody wallet law that they're trying to pass or get through, the new regulation in that regard. But on the other note, it could also be actually a upper for crypto, as they're just trying to regulate the space by doing this, right? Because it's not only XRP that they're cracking down quite a lot of cryptos here as time moves on. XRP, Chainlink, and Stellar being three to name just some examples. Now, with that in mind, where can the price go? 30% down is not bad. Honestly, right now we're almost 40% down on the month. It's not a bad thing. Corrections like that are quite healthy and quite normal. So once more, it is not bad. However, if we go lower and lower and lower, which we can, it may be so that there is a good buying opportunity somewhere along these lines. Like, for example, if you sold now and bought back later, it could be beneficial to you, which is why I'm not stopping anybody from doing this. The only thing I can say is I'm personally buying XRP every single day, like I've said, and I'm trying to reach the lowest points of the day. But I am accumulating still. Why? Because I'm going down with my ship that I bet on. And if it goes wrong, it goes wrong. But I personally think Ripple has such a good team. All the guys they've met with would have most likely already cracked down Ripple a long time ago had it been the case. And most important of all, Ripple already had a security lawsuit earlier. XRP has already been declared a currency, or at least something of this sort, a couple of times before. And in a lot of other countries, XRP is already just, I guess, solidified or just good. It's only the US that's having some rules and problems, but I'm not really too worried about this. And even if it goes bad, guys, again, don't hold me accountable because it's your own money still and I'm not a financial advisor, but I am holding on through. I'm still betting for the best. And if we go to the freaking ground to $0, hey, that's where my money goes. And if we go up, we're going to ride the rocket ship. And a lot of these guys are going to get out now and not get back in. They're going to miss out on a lot of money. But hey, that's your own damn choice, all right? I'm just riding the wave, and I don't think a correction like this is bad at all. People are just panic selling right now. People have weak hands. They're just shaking in their shoes right now because the price goes down. If you're really that afraid, guys, this might have not been your crypto, or crypto is nothing for you, or maybe you have too much in it, which is also not a thing. It could also be. Now, on another note, on a more positive note, crypto in general is now being legitimized, and actually Bitcoin is still acting quite pure. Also, I think this whole downtrend for XRP is actually solidified now with most of these other cryptos who have been falling back down. And kind of funny how Monero here is actually going up quite a lot, right? Monero is mostly considered a privacy coin, and I mean, a lot of these cryptos right now are going down, which could be because the regulations are coming in and people are more so betting on Monero, a privacy coin, to do better in a time like that, right? Because, well, they want to see everything you're doing with these self-custody wallets and yada, yada, yada. But the more positive thing was this GSX that I've been talking about. Again, I've now put a couple $1,000s in because you guys have kind of pressured me into getting some more. The thing is, guys, you don't know which cryptos are going to be doing amazing, but I've just really solidified for myself once more that I got to diversify more, and I'm buying some cryptos where I'm really, really early. Again, this one hasn't even come out yet, and I'm just buying myself some to make sure I have some for if it actually goes wild and goes live. And I bought a couple $1,000s worth. A lot of you guys in the Discord have been talking about it. A lot of the YouTubers have been talking about it. If you have any questions about it, join the Discord, but you also get a 5% bonus if you use the link down below. I don't know from how many coins you get a bonus from. Exactly. You have also 26% seal bonus, yada, yada, yada. But check it out. Link is down below. And if you're from the US, check out Webull because you'll get 2 stocks for free for making an account and 2 more for depositing $100. So check it out. It's pretty cool. Link down below. Having said that, guys, this crypto run is nowhere near over, at least in my opinion. And I'm still accumulating more crypto every single day. I'm still riding this wave, and I kind of feel as if I can never really sell my crypto anymore, as I kind of feel as if we're lucky to still get this amount of coins or this many coins at such an early stage. And whenever somebody talks about fiat, I'm always looking at them with some disgust. Like, why would I want that? Like, why should I go for something like that? I don't really know. I just really want to have more crypto and really want to hold that through, which is kind of funny, in my opinion, to see how that has changed over time. In the beginning, when I was getting into crypto, all I was doing was for more fiat. I was working my way up to get more fiat, turn this crypto into literal, just, I guess, euros. But now, I'm like, why would I want euros? I mean, I can pay for my normal expenses already with the euros I have. So this crypto is like my kind of bet to get really, really wealthy in that sense. Again, not necessarily in income, but mostly in just, I guess, proper richness with just money. And because people will be accumulating it and it's so scarce and we're just at the start, if I sell it for euros, I'm maybe safer, but I'm not betting on the real future of cryptocurrency. So why am I in it at all? If I don't really bet on the bigger picture of crypto, then why do I have some? Is it just for a couple of euros extra? Nah, that couldn't be it, right? Because you're not going to be that lucky with just 100% gains, for example. If you just double your money, if that's your goal with crypto, you have a very easy time, I think. But that's not the goal for most here. We're so early, so the goals are also a lot bigger, and we're really trying to transform this space, transform the world, be part of something huge. That's at least my goal here. And just think about it, guys. Good luck finding a high-end computer graphics card anywhere as cryptocurrency source. It's also funny, right? This run is so different from the previous one, but we've also just started because this is not even a huge issue just quite yet, but it will get there within some due time. Then here's why Bitcoin's blockbuster 2020 is different than the 2017 bubble. The easiest way to put this is just the last time it was mostly an unknown thing. The most people heard about it for the first time in 2017, and they were buying because some others told them to. This time around, people have heard about it 3 years ago, and if they're investing, they're willingly investing from what they know or knew from a couple years back. And everybody already knew about crypto. You guys get that difference there? So this time around is not something new they're just trying to put some money in, which is also why Bitcoin has a lot stronger hands, together with the fact that institutions are now constantly buying. So there's so much buying pressure that the price can fall down a lot less easy. Also a very important part. Scaramucci's hedge fund buys $25 million worth of Bitcoin, cites Michael Saylor as influence, which is another good idea of, or not a good part of how Bitcoin influencers basically, or people in this space that have some influence, are also really using their power to influence others, as Scaramucci here bought some Bitcoin now because of MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor. That's pretty cool. SEC unveils suit against Ripple, calling XRP a $1.3 billion unregistered security offering. Actually, I don't think that's really a lot of money if you ask me. I thought it would be way more, but it's only just $1.3 billion. The commission is alleging Garlinghouse, Larson, and Ripple have participated in an unregistered ongoing digital asset securities offering to investors in 2013. And also, you got to see it from a different perspective, right? You kind of got to change your mind a little bit to see that what's happening here now, at least in my opinion, is the SEC is trying to save us as retail investors by calling Ripple sort of a scam, all right? Or just kind of, calling them out. And the thing is, earlier we were just talking about the SEC might sue Ripple. Now the SEC has actually, unveiled the suit officially. And it's, again, $1.3 billion that we're talking about, which is a lot of money to any retail guy. But to this company, Ripple, it's not that much from that perspective. David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple, was seemingly less hopeful than Kitao when responding to the charges on Twitter. Quote, "The United States is one of the few countries where regulators will, after years of you operating in full light of day and frequently updating them on everything you're doing, turn around and tell you that you should have known you were breaking decade-old laws all along. Apropos of nothing, of course." And Garlinghouse announced the SEC's impending action last night. Whew, it's been a pretty crazy day though, guys. So many comments, and let's check it out here. News of the coming SEC lawsuit broke yesterday, causing a steep drop in price. At the time, the token is valued at 45 cents, right now already 20% or 30% down lower. Having fallen more than 20% last week, Garlinghouse addressed the charges on Twitter, saying that the SEC voted to attack crypto, which is true. I do think the SEC has actually voted to attack crypto in general, not just Ripple, but you'll see that as time moves on here. The SEC is doing the opposite of fostering innovation here in the US, said Garlinghouse, referencing the Commission's FinHub, announcing it would become a standalone office earlier this month. It's not just XRP they're attacking here. Ripple board member and SBI Holdings CEO Yoshitaka Kitao said he was optimistic that Ripple will prevail in the final ruling. Kitao stated he believed Japan's financial watchdog has already made it clear that XRP is not a security, and expected a similar result from US regulators. So what I actually am kind of finding here as well is David Schwartz has between 1 and 10 million XRP. If he's not talking about selling his coins, we're still good, because he has way more money in it than us. And that's what I kind of feel as if anyway. Once these guys give up, or once these guys say, nope, we're doomed, or buy, or something like that, of course the price would drop to the ground. But yeah, that's the point where we should be panicking, or something like that, if they give up. I don't really see this as giving up either. It's just the plain truth, right? David Schwartz is being real here by saying they operated in full daylight. They showed all these guys all this time what they were doing. And all of a sudden, after years, they come out and say, well, yeah, what you were doing? No. That should have not been done ever. Why? Well, you see this law right here. You know, we could have told you this 5 years ago, but we didn't. You see this law right here? You've been breaking that for 8 years. You know, we told you didn't break it, but after looking at it once more, we're like, yeah, you're breaking it. So we're going to squirt up all these operations you've been going through here for years, all these billions of dollars. No, that's all now illegal. Let's take all that money away from you now. So all the people that they're going to be hurt by this, oh, no, we don't care about those. We only care about the fact that you hurt some people with some small amount of money for doing all of this. But all the money, the extra 10 times of money that's being lost by doing this, no, that we don't care about. Because that's basically what happens. All right, XRP is losing at least $10 billion in this market cap by this bigger ordeal, whilst it's about a $1 billion lawsuit. That's kind of funny if you ask me. SEC charges Ripple with selling $1.3 billion in unregistered securities. XRP loses $2 billion in market value. Well, we're up to 10 right now, right? Or 12 almost. It's going crazy. So the lawsuit basically is actually for us in its essence, but just for themselves in the bigger picture, because they're losing investors way more money than it's worth. Ripple off. Legendary trader Peter Brandt gloats over impending SEC lawsuit against Ripple. Vet trader Peter Brandt is having his I told you so moment as the SEC is preparing to sue Ripple. Ripple off. This will not surprise those of you who follow me and troll me on Twitter. I maintained from the beginning that XRP is a security and that Ripple Labs as bag holder will be found in violation of the SEC, and I think Peter Brandt just wants his fair share of attention once more. And guys, please, do not think you're a bad holder if you decide to sell and buy back cheaper, because if you can, do it. All right, even though it might hurt the price a little bit more, if it makes your own bag bigger, do it. Same goes for any crypto out there. It's not a bad thing to just sell and buy back. The only thing I'm sometimes worried about when doing that is that you do not get in cheaper and you just lose your money, which is why I sometimes try my best to just buy multiples and then sell, if you guys get it. So like, for example, if I wanted to sell now at 33 cents, for example, and buy back cheaper, what I just do is I wait for the price to go cheaper and I buy it. How can I explain this the best way? I just try to go and wait for the price to go down lower, and then I'll just buy it, but just like in doubles, if you guys get me. Like, I'm not trying to just sell all my coins and then buy back later on. I'm just waiting for it to hit bottom and then I'll buy more. And then if things really hit the fan, I might sell once we go back up there again, because I might be overexposed, so to speak. But that's because I have faith in it, and I'm not really doing that too much right now. I'm just buying small amounts every time we move a little bit lower and every day, because in a couple of weeks, I want to show you guys exactly what our portfolio looks like. Not in real dollars, but mostly in percentages, and yeah, in terms of purchases, how my purchases over the month of December had been looking for XRP, as I think it's going to be interesting to see if we made profit or loss. Again, I'm not doing this with billions of dollars, so I'm not too worried about it. If I lose some money, it's worth the risk. High risk, high reward, we all know it. And I'm definitely prepared to take this risk, so please do not worry about me. I'm good. I'm not losing any faith at all, so it's fine. The SEC victory in Ripple case would render XRP untradeable, market pros say. So the market for XRP would quickly dry up, causing prices to suffer if the SEC ultimately prevails in an unexpected lawsuit against Ripple, analysts and traders said. Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse warned Monday, and I'm kind of wondering exactly what the end of this may all look like. Haley Lennon said here on Twitter, let's quickly check it out. I just accidentally pressed her profile. Let's check the tweet out specifically. You know who is at risk if XRP is considered a security? Every exchange that lists them. XRP is a faster yada yada yada. Okay, it's not there's nothing in there in that statement that makes it cool. And my guess is they would start with these 10. Okay, so they paid money to exchanges to list them. Oh yeah, some rebates on trading fees. I haven't read this guys before, so I don't really know officially. This is Pally, who has a whole thread here on the Ripple lawsuit. Partner Anderson Kill Technology Media and Distributed Systems. Personal account, not legal advice that contain multitudes. Okay, so this Ripple lawsuit, let's talk about it, shall we? The SEC begins this complaint with a little bit of history, demonstrating that in their view of history, XRP and Ripple were pretty much the same thing at the outset. Oh, they also got legal advice that it was probably a security offering and thus needed to be registered. Curious to know how that memo came into the hands of the SEC. That's an ouch. I mean, cripes, that is a bad fact. Anywho, this was all pretty damn centralized, distribution-wise in the SEC's eyes, netting Ripple and its executives more than $700 million in profit. Market sales and institution sales by Ripple executives to 2019 are in here somewhere, maybe? I don't know exactly. Again, I should have maybe read this, but I didn't know I was going to click on this one, so I do not know exactly what it's going to say. Ripple made many of the XRP institutional sales at a discount from XRP market prices. At least several of the institutional investors, including some described below, bought XRP at a discount between 4 and 30% to market price, which is sometimes crazy if you start to think about it, how they got a discount for it. Note that this is to the penny. This is exactly how it went. Table 2 specifies the amount of Ripple raised in both market and institutional sales. Market sales in USD, institutional sales in USD, total funds Ripple raised from certain XRP sales, which is in total $1.4 billion. Okay, over a period of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. They paid money to exchanges. Pigs get fat, hogs get, something is highlighted here. Larson and his wife netted approximately $450 million from these sales. Okay, that's kind of bad. Not gonna lie, that's not that good. On the contrary, I mean, you know what's a difficult one as well? It's to point out that, okay, but he's the CEO, right? That's one thing that a lot of people have been saying. But to a certain degree, he's the CEO of Ripple, not of XRP, so he shouldn't be able to make money off of XRP sales directly, right? Unless it profits Ripple, for which he takes home profit. But that's a difficult one as to how exactly this is moving on. If he sold XRP as an individual, I mean, he's a founder of the coin, right? So he can make $450 million. He can even make $2 billion. I don't care for that matter. Because most coins in this market cap here have a freaking founder that has a ton of it. Bitcoin, the founder, alleged founder, has 1 million Bitcoins. Now, I don't know if you've ever tried to type that in, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But this amount of money right here is definitely something that's kind of unprecedented, right? Look at this one. It has a lot of freaking zeros right there, guys. You see that? Oh, that's $20 billion that the founder of Bitcoin is worth right now. $24 billion. Nobody's worrying about that one, as he doesn't sell. He hasn't sold it. But to a certain degree, we don't actually know how much Bitcoin he has, as he could have also been the biggest miner for all this time and just have different addresses that nobody really knows about, right? Maybe he's already mined 100,000 or 150,000 Bitcoin as well. Unless somebody has registered all the mining companies from the start, but I don't think so. Right? I think it could have been that he also has a freaking ton of Bitcoin somewhere that we just do not know about. Or maybe it's really the government, who knows? I don't really know. But yeah, from that perspective, again, he can sell as long as it's not like Ripple's XRP that he's selling, but it's just his personal XRP that he's selling. Because him, Jim McCaleb, and another one, I forgot the name just now, the founders of Ripple and of the XRP ledger, just of XRP, yeah, that they have a lot of XRP is not that strange. Most of these platforms that start have a lot of XRP, so that's not crazy. Stellar has the same thing. I mean, how much Ethereum does Vitalik have? I don't want to know. I kind of want to know. Vitalik Buterin Ethereum holdings. Let me type that in, just quickly check. Looking at his primary wallet address, Buterin owns about 350,000 Ethereum. Okay, let's quickly check out how much that is worth. Ethereum, about 350,000. This is just a rough average, right? I don't know. 350,000. That is about $214 million as of this point. Okay, so it's a little bit less. I actually expected him to have quite a lot more. But maybe because the cap is also different for Ethereum, maybe he's just like with the biggest benefit of it all. And maybe this is only completely, lies as well. Maybe he also has a freaking ton of Bitcoin still. I don't know how much he's changed over at the start. Here it says an article, 2020 August. Vitalik sold his Ether for fiat, not Bitcoin. Let's quickly check it out. But he didn't sell anywhere near the top. Okay, so he said, I sold Ethereum at $700 or about half the top. Actually, both sold and donated. The Ethereum Foundation sold at $1,200 and that money has gone into development and grants since then. How does that make it different then? Because the Ethereum Foundation also has Ethereum. A founder of Ethereum also has Ethereum. I don't really get it. It's just about the fact that there's more money going around then? Or what? Because I don't really see how XRP and Ripple are then different to all these other foundations. Like, what is different from the Cardano then as well? And just for all of them, if you give the founders money, for example, for XRP development or for any crypto development, and they sell that for the development, then that's not their security then, right? Or I don't really get that part. Or if the founders in the white paper say, hey, we'll be giving out this coin, but we're giving it out, but we're taking 20% of it. That's not a bad thing. The same thing is going on for Flare and for Spark. It's the same thing, but the same thing is going on there. The team is taking a freaking ton of it. So if this is a bad thing, then Spark is even worse, way worse, to be honest. But it's something I'm thinking about here. Just like, what makes it so different? All right, moving on. Wait, what's here? This one is type of other distribution in the offering, time period, okay, amount of XRP sold or exchanged for other consideration in the offering. Again, the only thing I want to know from you guys down below is if this, what they're talking about here, is XRP from the 50-ish, 55 billion that Ripple really has, or if this is also from the founders themselves. Because here they're talking about executive compensation from December 2016 to December 2019, 600 million XRP. If this comes from Ripple, to a certain degree, it's not that much money. To another degree, it's actually a huge amount of money, considering the bull run is also in here. ODL distributions, 300 million. That's, again, ecosystem, so I don't get that. Ripple Works, 700 million. Spring, 770 million. Option sales, 1.6 billion. And digital asset trading platforms, 28 million. 4 billion XRP in total distributed. And this one was, okay. And he said, and one of the bigger problems here is in the SEC's eyes, seems to be selective availability of information made available to the buying public by wealthy insiders with inside information. I have to read this through all the way then to get a better picture for it. Yeah, because I don't know anything about this inside stuff anyway. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting situation. Once more, not selling. I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. But hey, if you think it is, get out, get back in if you can. I'm not trying to take that risk. I'm just trying to bag myself some good stuff and be happy. But here, this is actually kind of funny too, to kind of be on par with this last bar here where the insiders have more info. The bigger accounts still have the same amount of XRP. Only the smaller ones are selling. In the end though, guys, I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to sell. I'm going to hold. No problem at all. Nope. Not going to do that. Not going to risk the biscuit. I'm holding on through it like there's no tomorrow. And that's going to be the plan. Yep. I'm certain. 100%. 100% certain. If you catch me selling, you better know I've lost all faith in XRP. But that's not today. I haven't lost all faith because they haven't given up on us either. I'm good. I'm good. And if we go down, by the way, again, I'm going down with the ship. But I think we're going to be good. I still think the future is looking bright. But yeah, all right. That was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. A little bit of a longer one, a little bit of a scary one to some. But I just wanted to talk about my concerns and talk about everything. Hopefully I did that. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody.